Welcome to AFJ's unboxing of the Star Wars Black Series of Boba Fett. Now, this is our third part of unboxing the Black Series figures. So I have done Bosk and Luke at this point. So I figured this one is next in line. Now, I have been holding out to unbox IG-88 until I can actually find another IG-88. I don't have this one in the original Black Series line. I don't have IG-88. He came out in 2015. Sadly, I saw him twice at a Walgreens and never picked him up. From what I hear, this figure isn't all that great. He falls over fairly easily. So, even if I did get him, I wouldn't open him up. I'm hoping this one is better, but I'm holding out. Now, the co-owner of AFJ has said that we actually do have this figure somewhere boxed up, but I can't find him anywhere. So I'm just waiting until I actually find it. But today you tuned in to see me unbox Boba. Now you can check out these two reviews on our official YouTube page, which is just Action Figure Junkies. Separate the words, but that's where you can see the reviews, the reposts of these Instagram live reviews with additional content. So we do have one for Bosk and we do have one for Luke, both of which I would give a 10 out of 10. Today, we're going to be tackling about Boba. So, before I get into it, this seems to be the biggest point of contention, is that the little scope here does not move. Now, apparently, the brouhaha is that if you get the Black Series Sabine, her scope moves, and the Captain Rex, her scope moves. So why does this Mandalorian and this Mandalorian, though technically I believe that Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian, it's always been believed that he just wears the armor of a Mandalorian, this does not move. So this is a thing that a lot of fans are having a problem with. I'm actually cool with it. I don't really have that big of a problem with it, but everybody else does. By the way, we also reviewed Boba a couple days ago. I'm not Boba, Jango, and this is an awesome figure. Let me pull the mask off here. This is before the photo reel, and I think this is probably one of the best faces they ever did. So this is a really good face. So we'll put the helmet back on, but I mean, that's just an impressive figure. So let's get to it now. I've stalled long enough. This is very painful for me. I hate opening figures, but I have the Black Series Star Wars Celebration Boba Fett that was also a Comic-Con exclusive that comes with Han and a Carbonite. So I also have the regular release, and I have the white prototype Boba Fett, all of which are still in boxes. So let's do this one. Now, I think it's funny that this one actually comes with the pistol, because I don't believe that this one did not come with the pistol. The Star Wars Celebration / Comic-Con exclusive did. So that's kind of neat that you're actually getting this pistol. Where are you going to put the pistol? That kind of looks like a holster there, but we're going to find out. So here it is. The moment of horrible, horrible pain is opening. Oh, God. This is such a horrible thing. This is so against as a Star Wars collector, of opening. But there you go. Woo, we're ripped open. So let's pull them out of the plastic coffin here. And before we get too into it, just want to show you, oh, look at that, sad. Oh, it's so sad. So the box is actually pretty cool. Like I said, 2013, that's when he was released. Boba is now a permanent edition of the loose collection that I have here at the office. So we got a plastic coffin. Immediately, the details are really nice here. Let's hold this up. Details are super nice here. I really like this. Well worn. We got the rifle, we got the pistol, and the backpack, which is actually on an angle. We're really maximizing this. And as we can see here, we do have the legendary cape. So let's get them out of there. So be warned, this is actually in and out of the plastic. So it's all the same for Boba. Yeah, it's true. Not the greatest paint job here on the rocket. So if we actually bring up the old one, it's painted the same. So it's not really screen accurate or even Kenner accurate. The color paint's kind of different. I know there's orange and blue in here, so that's kind of a letdown, actually. Not too, it looks like something was sculpted. Would have been nice if the rocket would have fired, but we all know what that means. So let's get let's be careful here. not break anything. I did break a gun not too long ago when we reviewed Chirrut from Rogue One. That's pretty cool. How's it going, everybody? I'll do some quick waves here. Sorry if I didn't get to wave to you, but I've only got 2 hands. So, all right, let's get this pistol out. He does have a holster, which is nice for the pistol. I do like that. So, let's get rid of this. Let's put this in the holster. Right there. So we got that in there. So, immediate reaction. I'm digging him. I'm liking him. Kind of bummed you can't pull his helmet off and see Tamio Morrison. I like this. Now, diehard fans will know that that's actually from Cad Bane, as established by George Lucas. We do have these wires here, which is very similar to the Django. So that's pretty nice. This is a cloth cape. Good, like that. I like that you can probably flap it over and give him a little bit of both. A little bit more of the gunslinger look. The good, the bad, and the ugly kind of look here. That's kind of cool. It's very ironed, which is, granted, this is probably better. So here we do have the spikes and the boots. Yeah, it doesn't look like they did too many changes. You're right, _1chance. Welcome back. Now, like I said, I have this figure, but I never took him out of the box. I wasn't really, an out-of-the-box guy when I was buying these a couple years ago. And then when I came on to AFJ full-time, I've been getting more and more into the out-of-box experience. I'm trying to soup up the rifle here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Now, there is a trigger finger, if you can see it. There is a trigger finger right there. This has been a bit of a pain for me from time to time. So we'll just say he's a little bit out of the loop there. So let's give him can he instant stand? There he is. He's instantly standing, so that's nice. That's always a good litmus test for me if the figure's going to stand on his own. And there we got the flamethrower. That's very cool, like that. What's up, Monty Gog? Do some more waving here, people, so bear with me. Boop. All right, so backpacking it. So we have a little dot right there, which is better than, if you've seen the Constable Zuvio, he's got a big hole in his back and it kind of attaches itself. I don't care for that, but we've got a nice long peg here. I'm going to get that in there. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's nice and snug too. So we've got that. Yeah. So out of the box, I got to say, he's fairly easy to pose. Here we have the Wookie Scalps right here. These are nice. They kind of get in the way of the rifle a little bit, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. So that's kind of nice. Would have been nice if there was a little bit of fuzziness to this. Like this part here could have been some sort of cloth or just a little bit of a braided hair. This is nice, but this right here should have been more. Yeah, that should have been better. I think I'm really nitpicking because I think this is a solid figure for one that I never had. So let's put this rifle. Let's do the pistol here. I'm not so sure I'm digging this holster. I mean, I like having a holster as in relation to Luke back here who has no holster. So, do you think they'll make a Return of the Jedi version? I don't know. That's a good question, _chance. I think that this is the only Boba we're gonna see for a while. Now, well, that looks decent right there. Yeah, I like that. Let me do this. Do a little James Bond action. Yeah, I think that Star Wars is always in waves, and I think as we approach the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, I think we're going to get a better, more screen-accurate Boba. I just think this is like one of those things that it's in the works. Clearly, Lucasfilm, Hasbro, Disney, they're planning for the 40th anniversary of Empire, and I think we're going to start seeing more things for Empire at Toy Fair in about a week. So actually a week from today, I will be bathed in Hasbro awesomeness at Toy Fair. So look for our coverage on the official AFJ site. So there we go. We got the shotgun. He looks pretty good. I got to admit, he's a solid figure. So let's do a height comparison here. I'm sorry that I don't have such a great angle on the feet of the figure. I'm going to move him just a little bit. Yep, sorry. There we go. That's better. I have a feeling I'm going to lose it. Okay, so let's do a comparison here. Side by side, back to back, Bosk and Boba. Bosk is still the taller figure. I liking him. Yeah, I can't really complain about Boba Fett. I think he's a solid looking figure. Now let's put him next to his dad, his biological dad, or should we say the alpha clone. There we go. Yeah, I think those are decent. I think that's a decent looking figure right there, side by side. But again, this is the point of contention. These don't move. A lot of fans really want them to move. I actually loving this pistol more than I thought I would with the shotgun here. I mean, well, the rifle. So we'll do him next to Luke. Luke has the details, but you know, you got to admit, Hasbro did a great job. Look at that. There we have the Mandalorian logo right there. That's nice. And then just all around, like, look at these. We've got these belt straps back here, the holster, got the spikes in the toes. And let's see if we do a copyright here. See if they updated the copyright. Now, so this is interesting. This figure was released this year. They did not update the copyright with a 2018. So this is a 2013 figure. So what's to say this isn't an original figure from 2013 now, once he's out of the box? Because he came with the pistol? That might be it, because as you can see here in the original box, we just have the original rifle, and that's it. And this was part of the Black Series exclusive version, was the pistol. So I feel like the antenna are an absolute simply because they were the first seen to use them. That's true, _chance. That's a good point. But I think that if you do the helmet and this moves, I think this is just going to go the way of the dodo. It's going to disappear. Original one came with a pistol also. Okay. I believe you guys. All right, so it came with a pistol too. This is a solid figure. I don't know. I think it's like perfect. Like, I don't think it doesn't wow me like Luke and Bosk did, or even to the fact that Django did. Maybe because we just expect Boba Fett to be awesome, and he is. So let me just pose him right there. But hey, you know, what are you going to do? So can I have the strength to open IG-88? Not today, folks. That one you're going to have to tune into later for. But I think as he goes, I think he's a perfect complement to this series, and I can't wait to see more of what the Archive Wave is going to do. In Wave 2, we already have Darth Maul, a Biker Scout, Yoda, and Anakin Skywalker. So if you look at the Rex, his antenna is really solid, but the one on Wolf is a bit thin. I forgot about the Wolfie one, _1chance. I have Commander Wolf, and I haven't even opened him yet. He is permanently sealed in a box, and now it's been reported that Commander Wolf is actually discontinued. They're not going to make anymore. So that's kind of a bummer. It's a great figure, but I got mine via GameStop and just ordered him immediately. So if you have a chance to pick up a second Commander Wolf, excuse me, do it, because you're going to need him. He's going to be harder and harder to find. So what's up, Space Boy Kenobi? I'm going to sign off here, folks. This will be up for 24 hours. AFJ has a website. We have a Facebook group. We have 2 Facebook groups, a closed group with about 46,000, and then we have a corporate page with 150, I think. No, 110. And then we're on Instagram, obviously, as you're watching this now, and we will repost this video on YouTube. So I would give him an 8 out of 10. Nothing that wowed me. It's a solid figure, but I think Bosk I had wanted for so long, and to actually open a Luke I thought was great. But this is my 4th Boba Fett, and I don't think you can improve on perfection. I think it's a solid figure, and I recommend picking him up if you can find him. I ordered mine from Entertainment Earth, got him in a couple weeks. They shipped it greatly, and I'll post the video right here when I repost this on YouTube of what that looks like. So thank you for tuning in.